Today's video is about our New York trip that we took with my in-laws a couple of months ago. It was in our to-do list to take them to New York. I wanted to see New York through my in-laws' eyes this time, and I couldn't wait to see their reaction when they saw the hustle and bustle of the city life, the lights, the iconic skyscrapers, the shoulder-to-shoulder crowd, the traffic, and many more. So we left home one Saturday morning and headed straight to a city in New York called Jackson Heights, located in Queens. More about why we picked that city as our first destination a little later. On the way, we stopped by at a rest stop in Connecticut for a short respite, where I filled up the gas and we enjoyed some coffee and donuts from Dunkin' Donuts. And after about 4.5 hours of driving, we reached New York. After reaching Jackson Heights, we struggled a bit to find a parking spot, and as soon as we found one, we hurried our way to our favorite Nepali/Tibetan restaurant called Thakali Kitchen for some delicious Nepali thali. Anjana ordered her favorite thali with dino or dano, while my in-laws and I enjoyed masubat. Oh, awesome. What? Thank you. Ready? कस्तो त खानु मिर्छ मम्मीले मिर्छ ल After that delicious lunch, it was time to briefly explore Jackson Heights. I was excited to bring my in-laws to Jackson Heights not only for the food, but also to show them this beautiful multicultural city, which is home to many ethnic minorities, including the Latin Americans and the South Asians. There are plenty of Nepali, Tibetan, and Indian shops and restaurants, and to see the diversity in this area gives me such pleasure. We come here every time we are in New York to enjoy some authentic Nepali cuisine, as well as to experience the positive vibe that this place offers. After walking around the neighborhood for a while, it was time to show my father-in-law what he was craving for. The skyscrapers, the crowd, the neon lights of the city, because that's what he had in mind when he thought about America. So we hopped on the train that took us to the heart of Manhattan. We walked a lot that day, and I was pleasantly surprised to see my mother-in-law keeping up with the rest of us as we walked all afternoon and in the evening, which is actually the best way to experience New York. We went to many other tourist destinations in Midtown Manhattan, including the Empire State Building, the Rockefeller Center, to name a few. But what captivated my father-in-law was, and as expected, the lights emanating from the numerous billboards located in the heart of Times Square. I had the same experience when I first witnessed this place, and I was glad to see how happy my father-in-law was to witness one of the world's most visited tourist attractions. We spent a couple of hours just relaxing and observing this beautiful chaos of Times Square. My in-laws were busy watching the street performers display their talents. My father-in-law liked it so much that he didn't want to even leave the area for dinner, which is why we brought some Chick-fil-A dinner right to him. You couldn't get this type of view in a 5 or 7-star restaurant, and here we were enjoying our delicious sandwich and waffle fries in the middle of Times Square with a 360-degree view of this amazing place. What an experience. And that was the end of our first day in New York. And my father-in-law had to reluctantly leave Times Square to go to our apartment that we booked via Airbnb, as it was already past midnight. Now looking forward to tomorrow's adventure.